Alright guys, well here you have it. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I fixed and some of the things that are different. So basically, we'll start off with pretty obviously, you can see that the tires have been replaced back from the street tires to like these semi-knobby tires. So basically I run these because I like to put the bike on trails. I don't really ride it on the road too often. I do sometimes, but not, you know, insanely often. So I just put these knobby tires back on because I like them for the light trail riding. So got rid of those tires. I still have them, they're for sale, the street ones. They're not in the best shape, so put this new headlight back in. It's the same as the old style that was on it before. They had some crappy one that was in there. Just ripped that one out and put this one back in. Something that you won't be able to see really is there's a big bunch of wiring back here that I rewired. Basically, whenever they had pulled the ignition out and were doing whatever the heck they did with this bike, they put this toggle switch in here. Let's move that away. They put that toggle switch in there and made that the ignition, and they messed up a bunch of wires. So I had to rewire a bunch of that stuff to make everything work as it should. But on the bar, I put new mirrors on. Before they stole it, I only had one mirror on the right side. So I just got a kit off Amazon. I got both of them back on there. As you can see, I got new grips. The ones they had on there were like really cheap and were like flaking off when you touch them. These ones are not the most expensive, but at least they don't flake apart when you touch them. I did leave the gas tank the way it was from when I got it back from them. You know, I don't really care. It's like I said, it's a trail bike, so it's not the most show pleasant. I don't plan on having it ever be that way. So as long as it's functional, I'm just going to leave it be that way. What else? If you come back here, I had to put this new brake light on. It's integrated brake light and turn signal and license plate light. Basically, I put that on there because they had broken off the other brake light, the stock one. I'm assuming they probably wheelied it off and broke that. So I put a new one in there. Had to do some wiring for that, nothing major. Big thing I just got finished doing, as you guys will see, is I replaced this tailpipe, the muffler on it. The original one they gutted and it was kind of bent. I think that also got bent from them wheeling it, so I just had this one laying around from a different bike, and I just welded it onto the existing pipe and threw a coat of engine paint on it to keep it from flaking off, and threw it on there, and it works. You know, this bike is being repaired on a budget. It doesn't need to have anything crazy done to it. So yeah, like I said, that's working well. I'll show you a video of it running, how it sounds. It's a bit louder than stock, but I mean, it's nothing crazy. Let's see, I also did an oil change, and I checked the fluid, the cooling fluid, and that's still full. So it's got a good amount of coolant in it. It's got brand new oil, brand new filter. I did drain the gas tank and put new gas in it because it just felt like it. We wanted to make everything fresh. But in terms of everything I've changed, I think that's about everything that I've changed. With the forks, when I got the bike back, it was riding down the road kind of sideways, and I thought maybe the forks were bent or the handlebar was bent. The handlebar was fine, it's not bent at all. The forks were actually just out of alignment, so basically I just loosened up the clamps and realigned it. Now it rides straight down the road. But in terms of everything that I fixed and replaced, I believe that's pretty much it. I got the turn signals working correctly again, because I think part of that wiring mess was one of the turn signal wires was grounding out, and they were acting weird, making the gauge cluster flash. So in terms of everything, I believe that's about it. As you can see, I left all the stickers on it. I'm gonna let this bike have a story, so it's gonna keep the stickers, it's gonna keep the restitution payment, and it's gonna be its own bike. But there you have it. I'm gonna make some more videos, probably doing trail rides and stuff with this, and you'll be seeing it in the future.